Hi everyone and welcome to week 14 of Writing 111. Over the weekend I got completely caught up with grading, so unless you turned something in like late yesterday, if you've turned it in then I have responded. So if you think you turned something in and you haven't heard back from me yet, it's your responsibility to let me know what that is so we can make sure that there wasn't some kind of misunderstanding in the submission. Okay, so this week in terms of media, you should be directing your own reading based on what you're working on for your research paper. I've also included a couple of handouts. Oh, this didn't open up very clearly here. Anyway, this first one is just going to basically take you to a page that shows you how people visually read. And this is relevant to our discussion of the way that the reader's eyes scan the page and how you should then prioritize information when you're representing visually. I've also included a short handout for you on reading critically. A lot of you are using news stories, and so this short handout will help you think about what makes a news story credible and authoritative for your research. And then finally, I included from the New York Times. Oh no, I am a subscriber. There we go. You will not need to pay for this if you have accessed fewer than 10 articles. But if you have, then you can go in through the UAA consortium library site to access this source. Anyway, this is prioritizing great leads. You know, the lead in journalism is spelled L-E-D-E, but also sometimes spelled L-E-A-D, like your lead sentence, the first sentence of your paper. It's the most important one and worth really thinking carefully about. You probably need to finish writing your paper before you write a great lead sentence, so you probably aren't there yet, but that's something you can work on with your group over the next couple of weeks. So here are some examples of great lead sentences in this article. I encourage you to read through them and think about what makes a lead sentence great. Okay, and then finally, write your paper now, right now. There's not a lot of time to keep waiting. You got to get the words on the page. This week, we're going to start our peer review participation. So in class tomorrow, you'll work with your group. If you have submitted a draft, I've approved it. If you turn one in to me this afternoon, I will try to add you to a group. So please don't get started today. But if I returned your draft to you, you can continue working on it. Some of you still have some important work to do before it's ready for you to show to your group. Please try to get that work done. So we'll start the peer review in class tomorrow, and we're going to take a whole week to work on it. So you'll start sharing with your group tomorrow, and then a week from today, next Tuesday, we'll do a short distance-based peer review to kind of finish up the last parts of the polishing process. And then late in week 15, you will submit your research essay. So notice that even though we're starting the peer review in class tomorrow, it's not actually due until December 6th. So you'll have a whole week to work with your group on your final project. Well, I look forward to seeing you all in class tomorrow. Take care and let me know if you have any questions.